stream initiated. Green, yellow, green again. I think we're good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the rolling of Pokemon die and stuff like that. I suck at intro, so we're just gonna do it with that. Previously on our last episode, one of my die fell on the floor.
Yes, your dice falling on the floor was the most important part last episode.
Let's do our recap. I'm just gonna roll my physical die. It's a 1, so that's Raffa. Let's do Raffa. What happened last episode?
Okay, so last episode we were starting all the way on a different continent, and we got on board the Excalibur with Aster and Lee. He said that he would never let Phantom down for naming it something so stupid. Henry made a deal with the hat that he had to make during our voyage to the grass continent so we could go to Vacenzia because Dedenne told us that we had doppelgangers there that they wanted to bring back to the Expedition Society, and in order to do that, we had to prove their innocence.
Making the deal with the hat has nothing to do with that, though.
It did not, but it did result in when we landed. Well, I should say Henry got cursed, and then Lucius broke the curse, and then Henry pawned the hat off to Lee, who ran off with it, and then he produced one of the many hats that it had cloned out, so he can maintain the sharp look but not the honest curse. And then after that, we made our way into Vacenzia. Everyone's staring at us all crazy like, and we find Blue, who is a swallow. He's the lawyer that is obviously the best lawyer you've ever seen in your life. He will never let you down.
Or give you
and
up.
So we started our investigation off of that vote of confidence. And we ended up visiting the crime scene where we found out Red Herring, the Mightyena, had been murdered with a platinum spike, and there were bits of it that remained there. And we talked to the guard. We talked to someone. We did not talk to a guard, anyone but a guard who was stationed there. And then after that, we made our way to the pawn shop where we found out that the Smeargle witness, Elias, had bought a platinum spike from the pawn shop earlier, which is very sus, but we'd have nothing else to tie to him. And then we visited Stanley, who, if you recall from previous episode, was the old man that Joseph and Rosa saved from the guards by rolling knuckles with a few guards. And then after visiting him, we went and visited the family of the Mightyena. We visited Blue and Yellow Herring, the brothers of Red Herring, the dead Mightyena. And we asked them some questions. We met a Riolu there, who is the son of the former mayor, not to be confused with the latent mayor who died, the other one. It's very confusing. And then that was basically most of our investigation. The Riolu's name was Benzel, by the way. And he sold the platinum spike, so it might be connected to him. He wants to run an espionage mission to see if we can dig up more dirt on the mayor family, I guess. I don't know. We can call them the royal family, whatever you want to do. And that's his proposal, and we've ran out of time for our investigation, and the trial is about to take place.
That was pretty good. Did you have that all written down?
About a third of it, maybe half of it.
Well, yeah, go ahead and roll a d6 there.
You ready for a 1? It's a 3. I'll take it.
I was thinking you would roll a 1, but
yeah. All right, so you retired for the night. Blue had this hotel rented out for you guys. It's in the better part of Vacenzia, so it's very high class. It seems like he has the expenses all paid off for you to board there and have some lovely meals. Maybe there's a swimming pool there that you... Well, probably Henry's not allowed in the pool. Yeah, you all settle down for the night. Is there anything you want to do before you go to sleep?
Not particularly, no.
No.
Okay, then you go to sleep. Catch some Z's. And you all wake up in the morning. The rays of sunlight go through the curtains onto your faces as you all like squint. Close the curtains, hit that snooze button on the alarm clock. But you eventually get out of bed. Blue has treated you to breakfast, an assortment of berries and toast. Breakfast of champions, just berry jelly.
Time to become prettiest kitty again.
You see him like adjust his half of a 3-piece, his tie and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and one more thing, Henry. When you get up, Henry, you see that hat on your stomach, the one that isn't on there, the one Lee took away.
What the? Oh God. Take out I'm gonna get rid of this thing somehow.
What do you want to do with it?
Throw it out the window.
Okay. I'm gonna determine something based on your like attack roll here. So just make a strength, just a strength check. Okay. you whip it out the window and it's kind of like a boomerang and it just like comes back and hits the side of the hotel and falls to the ground. Okay. But yeah, you're up. And everyone kind of groups together back in kind of the restaurant at the bottom. And Blue says to you guys, "You know what today smells like, my fellow pallies?"
Like I need a second cup of coffee today.
No, it smells like victory, because that's what awaits us when we go to the courtroom.
I don't think you found Victini.
No, we didn't. I was looking for that all yesterday. I couldn't find any Victini, though.
What time does it start?
Oh, it starts in about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
So, no time for investigating tonight, or this morning, I guess. Not that I'm too surprised.
Ah, that's okay. I bet you found a lot of... You told me about that evidence you found, right? It's like, I went to a shop and ate like weirdos and... Don't worry. You just get those Butterfrees out of your stomach and everything will be fine when we hit the trial. I'm a good lawyer, after all.
Right.
That does not bode well.
Glass half full. Is there anything you would want to do in these 2 hours before you go there to the courthouse?
I have a feeling Lucius and I have to discuss something else.
Well, you're all here, so...
Fair enough. Okay. So Lucius sighs and he says, "Roland, I think it might be a good idea to take that real Lou's suggestion, and I think you should, instead of going to the trial, I think you should maybe try and see if you could sneak your way into town hall.
What?
If he's right, and they do have evidence there, then we might need it if we want even shadow of a chance at the trial today. I can't say for certain there is any, but it may be worth having someone search, and you're the only one who could possibly make it in and out without getting caught.
Are you saying this in front of Blue?
No,
Okay, because he's at the table with you.
no, Lucius is whispering it to sort of having a, well, not really whisper, but he's sort of discussing it privately with Roland, sort of in that sort of whisper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Off to the side then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucius, I've done a lot for the team, alright? Stolen a bunch of documents, ended up overthrowing some monarchies, and did a whole lot of stuff. But this one time, I'm gonna have to say, I have to refuse.
Why?
Well, from what I understand, you're going off the hunch of, like, what? Based off the son of a disgraced former mayor's word on this?
Pretty much, yeah.
And what if I go ahead and somehow I do find this kind of evidence that you're looking for? It may be there, it may not. Chances are I may not. But if they might be, which is very slim, so what happens next?
With any all luck, it'll be useful in the trial. And we might be able to use it.
Use what exactly? What are you expecting to find over there?
Maybe proof that they engineered this somehow. At least that's what the real seems to be suggesting.
Look, it's an unnecessary risk. I've taken a lot of risks before because they were necessary for the mission. But this time I don't see any necessary risk being taken by doing this action. What I suggest is that all four of us are there so that we're able to rebound questions with each other in order to do the cross-examination properly. I'm not going to go off a hunch just because some son of a disgraced former mayor is crying his butt off exactly for conspiracy theories, alright? That's not how I roll. So unless you give me one very good reason why I should go over there, instead of helping you out in the cross-examinations table 2 hours from now, I'd be more than happy to hear it.
We don't have, you know as well as I do that we don't have enough evidence. We need something a lot bigger than what we have.
Not enough evidence? Or maybe you're just not confident enough to win without a fair fight.
Maybe I'm not. Honestly, I can't deny that.
So how about this? We listen through it step... Well, let's see here. My father... He used to be a pretty good actor when he wanted to grow up. He always told me about this, but it pertains so much to lawyering, too. Do not assume that everyone knows the obvious conclusion at the end of the book. You need to take through it step by step. You might know the conclusion to this, but if you just think about it carefully, you can guide everyone else through your line of logic too. I know, not much coming from an acting perspective, and I'm not good at small talk, but that's the best I got. In any case, I'm not really sure that I want to go through some sort of hunch that may not even be worth it. It's too risky.
Alright, if you say so, but I still think we need something.
Just trust me on this. You go in, listen to these people talk, you'll be able to figure out the puzzle one by one. We will be able to figure out the puzzle one by one, I mean. Never mind that guy in that suit over there. We can win this legitimately. I know it.
Chips don't seem to favor us.
Hey, at least we tried the passive route before going the aggressive route, am I right?
Alright, fine. No, note at the very least, I'm going to be focusing on trying to get Rain out of there at the very least. The
Alright.
other guys, I want to help them too, but Rain's my main focus.
If we can help the all 5 of them out, then it'd be great. But you're right. Focus on Rain.
Alright.
Right. So a
Um,
matter of before going to court now. Berries?
Sure.
Rodney, roll up a die 6 of inspiration. Or luck points. Okay.
That was good RP.
Oh man.
All
I
right.
got a 3 because I forgot to mention Mitsuba.
All right. So you finish your breakfast, and you are taken to. Blue kind of escorts you. He's strutting very, very confidently, like a bird kind of does walk, like a chicken kind of walks, with like the breast engorged, walking, strutting side to side. And everyone do a perception check.
All right.
Thanksgiving was last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, hold on.
Apparently the bunny is actually paying attention for once.
The negative one.
I guess this trial's put him really on edge.
You've kind of, like every one of you notice. Yeah, every one of you notice that there seems to be like a lot of guards watching you.
I mean, so there's like the town patrol seemingly was called in for this.
It seems like double the amount of guards are like kind of watching you like as you go to the courthouse. And you notice there's
I'm
like
surprised.
a bunch of guards are stationed outside of the courthouse. They seem like all the guards have been all funneled into this area from your hotel to the courthouse. And their eyes are trained on you.
I mean, obviously, it's because Raffa put her makeup on today.
All right. If you're
Speak for
not,
yourself. I also put my makeup on today.
You do that every day.
did you did you make that suit out of the inert hats?
Yes,
under-
I made a matching purple suit with those discarded bags.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I have it's a jacket and a tie to replace my sequin scarf. I want to look more lawyery.
So they you walk into the courthouse, obviously under the watchful eye of these Gallade guards all over the place. And you go down a hallway into a room, and Blue tells you this is the waiting room, and the defendants will be here any minute now.
The defendants, they will, huh?
Well, at least this will be the first time we get to meet our little doppelgangers and be able to see what they are like.
Yes, I'm very interested because thinking about that, what would these doppelgangers even act like? Would they act like us? Would they have some sort of strange personality quirk? Maybe some sort of flipping of our personalities? It could be anything.
Well, I think you better hold your thoughts because I think they're coming this way right now.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But you hear the clinking and clanging of chains as a Gallade kind of ushers in the 5 defendants all daisy chained together and handcuffed. there's extra ones on Rosa. And so Rosa, Alternus, Joseph, and Quinn, you were in solitary confinement for the last week. You've been interviewed by this weird blue guy who asked you what you were doing in that alley, and you all answered him to the best of your abilities. You felt you felt that like connection between you very just missing between you when you were in the solitary confinement. Like it really hit you hard, and you're back together, but daisy chained and exhausted. So the fight that commenced while you escaped the guard and when they apprehended you has it still has lingering effects. So you have none of your spells and all of your stuff is exhausted. So you're like kind of in NPC mode right now. But
I'm stuck in the darkness. The darkness had taken everything from me.
Sorry, not to cut up, according to the chat, Strouder's kind of quiet.
oh, why is Strouder quiet? He's
Maybe
100%.
just a little quiet.
Here, I'll put you up to 110 instead of 100.
Can you hear me now?
Give an update chat after I say this. And Strouder talks. But you are
Yeah.
but you are ushered into a room where you see that guy you were talking to, that Swallow, that very confident Swallow. You see a Buneary, an Elekid, a Litten, and a Meowth. They look very similar to you. You don't know. There's something strange about them that you can't really put your finger on. And this goes double for your main characters too.
This is gonna get confusing fast.
And they are currently in view. And oh yeah, and there's also Rain, who's kind of like just he's pretty much like a zombie right now. He just kind of has his head tilted up, and there's this tongue hanging out and just drool coming out.
Oh,
Okay, so Ultimus is looking over this crew, and he gives a bit of a whistle, and he goes, "Well, dang. I was just expecting the bird brain here to be our lure. I was expecting two pretty ladies to also be around here."
oh, you flatter yourself. I'm not a lady.
Oh, no, I ain't talking about you.
Just a second.
Well. If it isn't our Mr. Doppelganger friends.
Okay,
Doppelganger
sorry.
friends?
Cat was being annoying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you know very well what we're talking about.
What have I done?
Why do I have a headband? It is to honor my father, the darkness. Your father is the darkness. Yes.
She kind of reminds me of my brother.
Well, it's good you're hitting it off very well. I knew you'd like them. These guys right here, they're gonna get you off the hook. I am too.
Glad to hear. Do one of you ladies want to go out with me after we get me off the hook?
Just ignore him.
I thought that the normal rabbit would be horny, but this one here.
Excuse you?
So you're the guys who are gonna be able to get us free, right?
Oh, we're
gonna-
not making any promises.
We're gonna try our best, yes.
Well, I do hope you try your best. We did nothing wrong. We were just trying to help out our old friend over here. But one thing led to another.
This is where Rain is
I
like.
do hope you can really help us out.
This is where Rain is like.
Don't worry, if we just go through this one step at a time, we'll all make it through together. Just trust me on this.
The light has corrupted him.
He's too optimistic.
Lucius is just sitting here looking at these guys, wondering what the actual frick is wrong with them.
I am very confused as to what your deal is.
So I know.
I'm not sure if you are clones of us or actually just other of the same species. It's very confusing.
Funny you should mention that because we've been trying to figure that out ourselves.
You know,
I was born from the darkness.
I know for a fact these guys are innocent because they're pretty bad liars, so.
What exactly is lie?
It means telling a recollection of events that didn't happen for selfish reasons or so you don't get in trouble.
Oh,
That
really?
is
I
merely-
thought lie is what I want to do with a lady.
Are these guys really this stupid?
I'm
Oh,
getting the
that's just-
feeling the answer is yes.
Rosa's probably bucking at the chains right now, trying to slap everyone in the room.
I'm a bard, but I need to send you to horny jail.
Oh, look, guys, we do not have much time to prepare. Everyone just collect your thoughts, gather yourselves, and we'll just try to do our best. All right?
Understood.
On second thought, guys, something just came up.
I'm sorry, what?
I've got to go somewhere.
Okay. Well, it's time, I guess. It's time for me, Henry Joseph, attorney at law, to come in.
Yes. Here, you can have.
Listen, I was in a play once where I was a lawyer. That's good enough, right?
Yeah, you passed the bar exam. Here, have my glasses. And he pulls like glasses out of his pocket and puts them on your whatever holds them there.
Yeah, he doesn't have ears. I just realized. Oh my god. What is wrong with this weird creature?
Put them through the loopholes and they just drag very far down.
You also notice these glasses that Blue gave you, they don't have any lenses in them.
Oh.
There you are, you're a bona fide lawyer. You work for the Expedition Society, after all. You could stand in for me while I take a little bit of a stroll
You're
around.
supposed to work for the Expedition Society too.
You're supposed to be the Expedition Society's lawyer!
Yes, that's why I needed you guys to come. I mean, you look like these guys. Look at them. They're so cute. Look at them.
I'm sure that Rosa, at this point, spat at the back of Alternus's head.
Don't worry. I'll come back though. I'm not gonna abandon you guys. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bust this case open like a piñata.
Why do I
Sure
get
you
the feeling
are.
we're royally screwed? I know, I got the same thing too. Weird.
All you gotta just do is talk and just waste time. That's all being a lawyer's all about. All right, I'll
Yes, it is I, Carl Berencia, child lawyer. I'm now a teenager.
This is where Raffa whispers to Lucius, "Is this the part where I go in to do the stealth mission instead of Roland?"
Well, anyway, good luck, you guys. Knock them dead. Well, don't knock them dead. No, just do a good job, all right? I'll be right back. Your old pal Blue will be back.
Not back in time for the main court session. He basically just hung us up for drying. We're not even qualified lawyers.
All right.
Well, I've read a lot about certain court cases in ancient times anyway.
I know nothing about the legal system. That play that I was in, it taught me nothing.
So pretty much whenever Lucius is going to make a roll, Raffa's going to use the help action on him, which will make her do a history check to boost him.
You will see how this works. All right. So, you hear a guard say, nod you into the main hall, into the courtroom. And your choo-choo train.
This courtroom's gonna be surprised. They're gonna think they're seeing double.
And the choo-choo train of your defendants is ushered in as well. So
Why, hello there.
Good luck, ladies.
you enter this great big double door. There are two benches on the left and the right. There is a box that kind of is elevated up to the right with 6 Pokemon in it. I could quickly generate that for you.
Listen, I'm here to defend my twin brother. We used to be famous child stars. You know, here I am in your life. You're going to die.
Yeah, we're all defending our twin brothers.
Yes.
That's the idea. Twin brothers and
Yes.
sisters.
What you notice in the jury box is a very careful looking Glaceon, a very hardy looking Sylveon, a very quirky looking Kalancher, a very modest looking Cubchoo, a very serious Braixen, and an impish looking Curlia.
A serious Braixen just makes me think it's like Sailor Uranus, but a fox.
I imagine, let's just say, is it a odd? She's just like crossing her arms.
Because I think magical girl when I think Braixen, so I just think Sailor Uranus, but fox.
There's in front of the two benches there is another elevated desk where you see a Stoutland kind of standing at it, and the guards usher you and the defendants over to the left bench, and to the right you see the two mayor's sons, Alba and Royce. And you are seated. The judge says, what you know as the judge now, the Stoutland, says, "Heary, heary, court is now in session. The prosecution will now present their opening statement." That is when the Glameow you know as Royce stands up and stands in front of, kind of between the desks and the judge. And he says, "Thank you, Your Honor. Hear me well, you ignorant masses and defendants. I will now present to you a perfect picture of absolute guilt. 2 weeks ago to the day, the defendants you see before you escaped custody over the death of the former mayor, Oswald Lehard, also known as my father. The 5 of them took a back road in the shopping district of the slums and plunged a spike into the back of an innocent victim. Red herring!" You hear the court rabble. Yes, this may come as a shock to you how a heinous crime such as murder would come to Vicenzia, but I swear both on my late father and to all the citizens of our fair city, I shall see to it justice is served to make the slums safer. And how does the prosecution know this lowly group of ruffians are responsible? Well, we have an eyewitness to this crime. Very well, does the defense have an opening statement? This is when all the chairs creak over to you.
I am not a lawyer, but I played one once in a production
Face palms and
as a fake lawyer and former child actor. I am here to defend my twin brother and his friends.
We, the defense, believe that our clients are innocent, and we have found evidence that we hope will persuade you, jury, in order to see our point of view.
All right, so we're going to do a charisma check, persuasion. You guys are going to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
But help action.
Oh, this is just your opening statement.
Okay. Oh, dirty 20 for me.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, it's only one of you is doing that. I guess it'd be Lucius, really. Maybe Henry too is.
Wait a minute. What were we rolling?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
At
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Oh no. So let's see, persuasion. Good thing I'm good at persuasion.
The makeup works.
You're not doing anything, Raffa. It's only Henry and Lucius were the only one to make the opening statement.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Rest
But
in
hey,
peace.
she's a pretty kitty.
Oh,
no!
This kind of actually fits both of their actual arguments.
Yes, it does.
Lucius
it really
actually
does.
Lucius
All right.
actually tried
All right.
to be a lawyer. Well, okay, yeah. Sorry, we'll cut the meta.
Yeah. All right. We. Okay. I got a. So you got a 20, right?
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. I'm gonna take some notes here of what the jury thought of that. Okay. Royce then says, but first, several other acts have been brought to my attention that call the defendant's characters into question. First, the prosecution will establish the cruelty of these defendants. They visited Vicenzia about a month ago. There they encountered one of our diligent guards on duty. So I shall now summon Benny to the stand. That's when
Are you actually allowed to do that?
That's when a guard with he has crutches, like, makes his way to the right of the judge. A little box to the right of the judge. And he's like having trouble sitting down too. It's like there's Pokemon helping him, like the clerk and all that. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you, Arceus. And he says yes.
Your Honor, if I may.
You have to. What kind of lawyer are you? You have to say the magic O word.
It's not what I'm. Okay, fine. That's not what I'm not objecting here.
Okay, yeah. What are you saying?
I have. While I am not one under Arceus, I am a paladin whose trade is under Xerneas, and if needed, I do have magic that will allow me to ensure that the truth is only spoken here.
Objection! I will not allow the defense to use their hocus pocus on the witness.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
They
enough.
will not. He will not use his hippy dippy dear god magic. Use your hippy dippy dear god magic.
The defense assistant agrees that maybe cheating is not the correct way to go about this.
Use your hippy dippy dear god magic.
It's not cheating. It's
Still, I
if
would
you
like
wish
question the
to. If you
Still, I'd
wish,
like to-
I can even subject. We can even subject ourselves to it as well. So that way, you can be assured that it is not something malicious and it is completely righteous.
Oh no, that wouldn't be good for me. I'm an actor.
Okay, we're gonna do an objection persuasion. So, Lucius.
Okay.
Oh my god, he got a nat 20.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, I'm looking at a 20 right now. Yeah.
Well, I blame you, Roland.
Objection sustained. There will be no magic used in the courtroom. A witness should be
Fair
able to
enough.
testify on their own behalf. Clunk, clunk.
Still, the defense assistants like to ask the prosecution why exactly this incident from months ago has to pertain with the murder case that's happening right now.
Just to show the circumstantial evidence of these defendants' characters.
The characteristics from a couple of weeks ago to show what's going on in the murder trial that happened weeks after that?
Their previous visit to Vicenzia did not bode well for many of our fair citizens.
Very
What
well.
exactly did they do?
Proceed.
All right, Benny. Do you know the defendants? Yes, I do. And could you tell us how you met them and what they did in this encounter? Yes, I'll try. Everyone do an insight check on this guy.
I was about to say, he's not actually broken, is
Yeah.
he?
That's kind of why I wanted to use my hippy dippy magic because I had a
Oh, yeah.
suspicion.
Yeah, Rodney, you know immediately this guy's full of crap.
Lucius, this guy's full of crap.
Raffa and Henry kind of notice it too. He's like really overdoing it. He's like going like, oh, every now and then, like he's in pain.
I know how acting is. I know when it's done wrong.
But
I also know when it's done well.
But he will continue his story.
A very bad performance.
I've taken enough punches to get to know this guy's full of shit. Pay attention to what he's saying.
Watch language.
Sorry.
He goes on to say, I was just patrolling the streets of Vicenzia like I always do, and I noticed a kindly old man was praying at the statue. I went over to greet him, and these monsters came out of nowhere and attacked me and my men. Then they fled, especially those two. And he's pointing at Joseph and Rosa. She threw a flaming scarf at me.
Oh.
And after that, I haven't been able to work. I haven't been able to provide for my family. My pinky toe is broken, and I can't walk on it anymore. That's how I know these victims.
Pinky toe.
Your pinky toe.
Yes.
Julia.
As you can see, the defendants attacked the guards unprovoked and ran off into the streets.
Are we allowed to ask the defendants what they think of this?
I mean, their words don't matter. Their word doesn't matter.
Would you like to question this witness, defense?
Yes, we would.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Very good. Begin your cross-examination, then. So you're just allowed to question him.
Okay. So, according to your testimony, there was an old man that you happened to notice was praying at the statue. What species was that old man exactly?
I believe he was a go-goat.
Interesting, because we happened to question a go-goat at that same point in time, and according to him, he spoke highly of these defendants, saying that they assisted him.
He must be out of his... He's an old man. He must be misremembering things. Because that's not how I saw it.
Well, tell me, if you are truly broken, injured, you wouldn't oh, it would hurt it would hurt a lot more if I were to, it would hurt a lot more if I were to do this. And then he just like he like sweeps the, he like works to like sweep the leg that he said was broken.
Oh, he's sitting down right now, and he's kind of
he's sitting down. He's sitting down.
The witness stand.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so in that case, I use my mage hands. I use my mage hands to
Oh my god.
to basically grab him by the sides and put
You're
and
tickling
push him
him?
off the stands.
No. I know that much about I know what I know about Mage Hand is you can't target creatures with it.
Oh, god damn.
Only objects.
Okay, never mind then. Well,
Alright.
well, then that was just a bit of Henry messing up, I guess.
So you like hold out your hand and like nothing's really happening.
I
Look,
forgot
just
about
tell us
my magic. I forgot about the limitations about my magic hand.
What is it that you were doing that day? Can you describe what you were doing at the time this happened?
Well, I was patrolling the district with the statues with my men, and I told you what my day was like. I encountered those four right there.
Let's rewind this back a bit. When you encountered this goat, what was he doing that caught your attention?
Oh, he is praying to the statue of Victini. Many citizens of Victinia do that. Oh, ow, ow.
So if a whole lot of people are doing this, and then what made you single him out in particular?
He seemed very kind.
Right, sorry. Go on.
They attacked me and my men. They knocked us over. They pushed me down. That's how this happened. And he points down to his leg.
I see. So, when this fight was going on, did they say anything in particular that caught you off guard? Did they seem to have any particular reason why they were doing this to you, or was it just on the spot navy?
My only guess is they were malicious as all sin, and were jealous of my